My sister refused to visit me in the hospital twice. 2 years later, she asked why I never reached out again. First time was when I broke my leg in 3 places. Mountain biking accident on Devil's Ridge, emergency surgery, metal rods, the whole deal. Stuck in bed for 2 weeks, bored out of my mind watching Netflix and eating terrible hospital food. I called Eliza expecting some sympathy, maybe a visit. I'm really swamped with work stuff right now, she said, but I'll try to stop by this weekend. Weekend came and went. No Eliza. When I asked about it later, she said something came up with Milo. Her new boyfriend she'd been dating for maybe 3 months at that point. I was hurt, but tried to understand. People get busy, right? Second time was 8 months later. My appendix decided to explode at 2 a.m. on a Tuesday. The pain was so intense I thought I was dying. My neighbor had to drive me to the ER because I couldn't even stand up straight. Emergency surgery, complications, nearly ruptured completely. I texted Eliza from recovery when I was still groggy from anesthesia. Hey, had emergency surgery, appendix burst. Pretty scary, but I'm okay now. Her response 3 hours later. OMG, feel better. Can't make it today though. Milo got tickets to that new art exhibit downtown. Rain check? Rain check. On visiting her brother who almost died. That was it. Not the words, but the casual dismissal. Like my near-death experience was just an inconvenience to her social calendar with some guy she barely knew. That's when I stopped trying completely. I didn't send angry texts or block her number. I just went silent. Stopped reaching out first. Stopped inviting her to things. Stopped calling on holidays or her birthday. When our parents asked why Eliza and I weren't talking much anymore, I'd just shrug and say, ask Eliza. She never asked, by the way. The silence stretched on. Months turned into over a year. I threw myself into work, started volunteering with the local fire department on weekends. It felt good helping people who actually needed it. Eventually got my EMT certification, then full firefighter training. Found purpose in showing up for strangers since my own sister couldn't show up for me. Meanwhile, Eliza was posting constant updates about her relationship. Milo this, Milo that, fancy dinners at places I couldn't afford when we were kids, weekend trips to the mountains, concert tickets, art galleries. Her whole Instagram looked like a lifestyle magazine. 2 years after that appendix incident, I'm at our cousin Daphne's wedding reception. Beautiful venue, open bar, the works. I'm walking from the bar back to my table when Eliza suddenly appears in front of me near the bathroom hallway. She's got that fake smile she uses when she wants something. Hey stranger, she says, blocking my path. We never see each other anymore. Why don't we ever talk? It feels like you completely shut me out of your life for no reason. I stared at her for a second, genuinely confused. Eliza, I was in the hospital twice in 8 months. You couldn't be bothered to visit me either time. Her face went completely blank, like I'd just spoken in a foreign language. That was like forever ago though. I was busy with work and Milo and stuff. You know how it is. Yeah, I said quietly. You were busy, and I learned something really important about priorities. Before she could respond, our Aunt Imogen walked up behind her, beaming with pride. Eliza, honey, did you see the newspaper article about your brother last month? He saved 3 children from that house fire on Maple Street. Front page of the Tribune. Hero firefighter saves family from burning home. The mayor gave him a medal and everything. Didn't he tell you about it? The blood drained from Eliza's face as she slowly turned to look at me, mouth hanging open. She had absolutely no idea I'd become a firefighter. No clue about the training, the certifications, the career change, the dangerous calls, or apparently the life-saving rescue that made local headlines and got me recognized by the city. How would she know? I asked, taking a sip of my drink. She never asks.